The morning sun shines through the leaves. The hedgehog leisurely goes looking for food, gently turning over small bushes to find roots and young shoots. From the jungle, a giant python slithered out its long body, coiled silently, its cold eyes fixed on its unwary prey. Feeling movement behind its back, the porcupine immediately turned around, raising its sharp spines like a living steel fence. The python suddenly lunged forward, but the porcupine's strong strike caused many spines to dig deep into its thick scales, making it jump in pain. Unable to overwhelm the small but spiky creature, the python slithered back into the bushes, leaving the porcupine to continue its journey through the bright forest. In the middle of the afternoon, Forrest, a male peacock, was leisurely foraging for food when a king cobra quietly slithered towards it, its cold eyes following its every step. Sensing danger, the peacock spread its brilliant tail, creating a wall of color that made the snake stop for a moment. The snake puffed up its hood and charged, but was counterattacked with a powerful kick and a powerful peck to the ground. Two sides spun around in the dust of leaves, each blow echoing through the forest like a warning call from the wild. From under the tree, the king cobra slithered out its neck, bulging its breath, filled with deadly menace. The two pressed closer, the rustling of dry leaves signaling the inevitable confrontation. The snake lunged with a lightning-fast bite, but the civet dodged and counterattacked with a precise bite to its opponent's neck. In a moment, the snake lay motionless on the sunburnt ground, while the mongoose stood firm, its eyes shining with victory. From behind the tree, the king cobra slithered out its bulging neck in the pale moonlight, signaling a dangerous confrontation. porcupine bristled, turned its body defensively, and advanced slowly but resolutely against the silent night hunter. As the snake charged, the porcupine lashed out its sharp spines, causing the snake's body to jerk painfully. Injured and outmatched the king, Cobra slithered into the deep forest shadows, leaving the porcupine standing firm in the silent night. Amidst the dense forest canopy, the porcupine slowly walked through the rotten leaves, each spine standing upright, alert for any danger. From the shade of a dense tree, a king cobra slithered out. Its neck raised, its cold eyes aimed straight at its target. The hedgehog immediately curled up, its sharp spines erect, ready to fight off any bite from the predator. The snake lunged with a lightning strike, but was blocked by the spikes, forcing it to retreat and recalculate its tactics. immediately sensed the danger, straightened all its spines and backed away, still facing the giant predator. Komodo approached, opened its mouth to blow hot air, and tested with a tail swipe that sent dry leaves flying. The porcupine suddenly turned its back, lunging with its sharp spines, causing Komodo to recoil, avoiding a painful stab. Understanding that the opponent was small but formidable, the Komodo left in mild frustration while the porcupine continued into the bushes victorious, thanks to nature's excellent defense. From the ground, the king cobra slithered forward, its body bulging, its eyes coldly looking up. The spider swooped down and bit quickly, but the snake dodged its tail, whipping the leaves. The two creatures struggled for a brief moment in the thick evening mist. Finally, the spider retreated to higher ground, while the snake slithered away silently, leaving the ground covered with traces of the battle.